Hi Leo, welcome into your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of December 2023. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. Let's begin and pull a couple of these small money and career oracles, and then we'll move on to the tarot. So let's begin for Leo for December. Money and career, of course. Okay, star in the making, absolutely beautiful. So Leo, it's a month where people are seeing you on the way to stardom, on the way to, fine tuning and mastering a specific skill set, talent. For some drawn to the reading, it could be two, maybe three at most talents, but for the majority, it feels like one massive talent. Something that can expand, grow, and prosper to your advantage, and potentially to other people's advantage as well. Some of which, drawn to the reading, do need to take a step back and examine in a strategic, simplistic manner what you do for work or how you run your business. Okay, what you do for your business, if not multiple, and ask yourself, how is this actually helping people? This may, one, help you get back in touch with, or in touch in general with, why you started something, why you do what you do, why you choose to continue it. But also for some, it might be more so you getting in touch with the fact that what you do actually does help people, okay? And this may help you moving forward, or I should say it will. But you're a star in the making nonetheless. Good start. People feel comfort when it comes to your energy, but then it feels like certain other energy factors, whether it's where you're living, where you're working, where you're running your business, could be more than one of which, that energy isn't all it is cracked up to be, or doesn't help you at certain points, or just simply doesn't feel comfortable. Spirit's saying if that's the case, there is a change on the horizon, even if it's an adjustment, a switch up within that continuing situation, or it could be something brand new, an upgrade, if you will. Okay, a change of some sort, but sudden windfall. Beautiful. It feels like you're in need of a sudden windfall. All right, we're just going to put it that way. Even if you do have plenty at this time, some of which drawn to the reading are in need of this windfall because things are feeling a bit lacking. You may have overspent recently. Spirit's saying this isn't just financial. There's a windfall of finances, to say the very least, throughout December, and it feels very rewarding and necessary all the meanwhile. But it feels like there's also a bit of a windfall in regards to progress with that business, regardless of how long you've had it up and running. Could be in regards to, making progress and seeing that windfall of success and numbers going up. I feel the need to say within that day-to-day job, if not multiple. Spirit's saying you are making headway. Things are feeling like they're working out in your favor because they actually are, in the category of your finances and in regards to the category of your career, being two very broad subjects. It feels like you may also, I want to say beginning the year of 2024, right, January and on, you'll start to be able to, after making this headway and seeing this windfall, if not multiple, seeing the progress come to be, you'll now be able to, if this is applicable for you, start to clean up your finances, pay this and that off, get back on track with everything you need to. And it feels like Spirit's saying if you're worried about a bill or two that you need to pay consistently moving forward or get back on track with, there is luck on your side in regards to that. It may feel like you just suddenly start making more money in the month of December, whether it's a pay raise, your business is doing better, some of which your online presence is doing better. You're putting in more consistent effort, more work, right? It reminds you what you water, what you actually care for is going to prosper. It's going to grow, right? If you neglect that plant for a long period of time, or just too sporadically taking care of it, you're obviously not going to see it prosper, grow, and blossom in the way it's meant to. So the same thing goes for whatever you are paying attention to, or maybe at times lacking that attention to previous to December, when it comes to that business, project, job, you name it. And I also feel like there's a focus on the fact that you're meant to be the type of soul, Leo, where you do have efforts paying off from the past and currently when it comes to making money and seeing things grow and prosper. But there's also passive finances coming in. There's also passive progress and success coming to be for you, because that's just the way things are meant to roll for you, right? Not everything has to be effort, work. Okay, now I get the rewards, right? It's that plus past efforts and ongoing efforts paying off because of those past results that you're deserving. Does that make sense? But Spirit's saying this doesn't mean you don't continue or re-implement certain levels of consistency, because I feel like having a schedule is going to benefit you at least to an extent. But manifesting money and spotlight success. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a month for you, my friend, where you are standing quite proud and confident, for the most part, within the spotlight. There are certain factors about your physical appearance, the way you're feeling, whether you're glowing or not at certain points, where you're tweaking, re-implementing, or continuing this and that as far as self-care routines and stuff like that in your personal time, so you can glow more, feel better, feel more motivated, confident when working and maybe interviewing. And if you are interviewing through the month, throughout the month, there's luck on your side. But some of which there's an interview or a meeting of importance at the end of November, and that's transitioning into more success, more opportunity, and feeling good about the future of your money and career, or maybe just one of which when stepping into and continuing the month of December. But it feels like you're manifesting money all the meanwhile in the midst of being very much noticed in the spotlight, and I want to say being discovered for a lot drawn to the reading. So I feel like Spirit's saying, yeah, you want to be big, right? You want to make it big, whether it's fame, more so just when it comes to your ability to make money, when it comes to that skill set. You might be a star in the making behind the scenes, right? Whether it's more so you just have somewhat of a presence online and that helps you become big. It may be more so you're actually on stage or just showing yourself off, and or it, again, could just be you showing off that skill, if not multiple, that talent. But I feel like through it all, you're very much manifesting money. It's this desire, this need for more money that is very much supporting the fact that things are working out for you at this time. And so when you do easily manifest money in other levels of abundance throughout this month and moving forward, ask yourself, what's stopping me from manifesting more of what I want otherwise, right? Within the category of money and career, or the categories, but if we step outside of those categories of our life, right, there's much more to life than just those two, even though that's what we're focusing on. What else do you want to manifest? What else do you want? What do you desire? What do you need? Okay, let's move on to the tarot. To continue for Leo, making your way, making headway, getting forward, getting forward, moving forward all the meanwhile. All right, to continue for Leo. I'm hearing believe in yourself again when it comes to manifesting, but your ability, your capability to get ahead, to make it to the top plus some, to impress yourself and other people all the meanwhile. But the Three of Wands, because I feel like it's a time period where you're looking to the horizon, you're examining the possibilities and ready to see more come to be for yourself. But it's hard to not expect the worst at times because of that lack, because of your past, if we're being completely honest. But there's part of you within, you just are expecting things to work out because this comes into place, right? This falls into place. This works out for you. You gain this, you gain that. People are impressed. You get this positive amount of attention and praise all the meanwhile. Yeah, sure, sprinkle a dusting of certain negatives, naysayers, if you will, but it comes with the attention, right? It comes with the fortune making all the meanwhile. But I do feel like there's part of you that's just throughout the month, in the midst of looking to the horizon and doing what you have to do plus some, you're strutting your stuff. You're quite in the zone, maybe very much in your lane throughout the month, and just doing what you have to do once again, trying not to get distracted or influenced or affected negatively by certain outside factors. But things will affect you in certain ways either way. I want to say energy-wise, maybe emotion-wise. But there's a huge focus on Leos drawn to this reading, doing what they know is best for them, maybe for your loved ones as well. But it feels like you are on a solo journey, even if you do have people that you need to support or look up to you or will be affected by your decisions. I feel like you're on this journey towards more, all right? More money, more attention, more windfalls, right? More success when it comes to what you're passionate about. And Spirit's saying, There's something you know or will soon discover will bring you a different amount, a different type of passion. It might be something similar to what you do now, but a bit different. Or it might be something completely different in spirit saying this is expansion. This is you now fine tuning your how you're going to go about getting to that success, that ultimate money making possibility for yourself, right? I don't feel like that was the best wording, but you get the point. You're going to be doing a lot of speaking, my friend, a lot of speaking. Your presence has a lot to do with why people are coming back for more, why people are tuning in to begin with. Something about eye-catching, drawing people in with images, colors, maybe design, right? The right kind of font for you. I know for me that's going to be with my thumbnail images. Apply it to your situation. I'm hearing a Leo is meant to go places. A Leo is meant to go places. And I feel like as well, your other placements within your chart are coming into play, affecting you for the better and for the worse at times when it comes to the way you're working, the way you're adjusting, adapting, and when the way you're communicating. I also feel like your ability to bond with people is coming into play quite efficiently. Your ability to get ahead, your ability to gain clarity about the future of a situation, or maybe in regards to what to expect with a situation. But Spirit's saying, let's keep your expectations positive. Because with this card absolutely being true, let's cut out this word here. You're doing this, all right? You're manifesting quite efficiently. So what you expect, what you desire, and what you need, but also what you are assuming. This is going to play into what actually comes to be or grows and adds to your situation for the better or for the worse. So let's assume the best, okay? You might find that this is a month where you're shifting towards a new living situation, maybe another type of investment or a new job, maybe towards entrepreneurship, starting a business. You could be starting a new one if you already have one or don't all the meanwhile. But I do feel like you, as I repeat myself, have this feeling of shifting towards something better for yourself. You might even be more so reflecting upon what you left behind in the past and how that's left you currently, for the better and for the worse, right? But I do feel like for the majority drawn to the reading, the beginning of the month or the beginning stages speaks upon and shows evidence that you are sailing towards different waters. Spirit is also reminding you that regardless of what you choose to embark upon when it comes to your money, your career, your investments of different sorts, there are always the pros and cons. There's always the ups and downs, right? Nothing's perfect. You're not perfect, and nothing and nobody and nothing should be expected to be perfect, right? So have this open book, open book policy is what I just heard. Whether you should or somebody else should, but have this open perspective and expectation in regards to what you're sailing towards, whether it's a new chapter within that continuing situation once again, or something brand new. And Spirit saying this will benefit you greatly. Because I feel like there's this very Fool card energy vibe about the month for you, where they're saying leaping towards, sort of galloping towards more for yourself, feeling great about the choices, the decisions you're making, and don't let any little factors throughout the month, maybe I want to say certain dampering factors or annoying factors to alter your confidence and happiness about what you've decided and what you're deciding throughout the month in general. It feels like Spirit is needing to remind you at certain points, the money, the windfall, all of what the financial rewards that are flowing in at this time, beautiful, right? But let's do better at saving them than we did in the past. I feel like some of which did a pretty good job at saving them, but if we're being completely honest, if we were to break down your finances altogether, your spending habits in comparison to what came in, we could have done better, right? Nobody's perfect once again, but this isn't a time to overly treat yourself, rather than to occasionally give yourself that little bit of positive treatment that costs a bit of money, but to keep yourself going. But let's be smarter, right? Let's, if need be, distract ourselves with more work, with more productive routines and habits than overspending, because you're going to feel so damn good when you wrap up the month of December and moving forward, when you have more than you expected, more than you need, and it just feels like comfort and that type of freedom to an extent, but there's more of that freedom lying ahead. The Magician, absolutely beautiful. Leo, you are manifesting like no other throughout this month, and it's quite powerful. When you want something, when you need something, it's going to come in and come to be when it's meant to, or something will change when it's meant to. It feels like you have the ability to, in a very freeing kind of manner, see what you need the most come in, and then make your way down the list, right? In a sense, spirit's guiding you down that list, right? Even if we have to skip over something when the priorities kind of get reshuffled, adjusted, but it feels like the possibilities are endless for you at this time, and there's no need to stress about the future, excuse me, of your money situation, but about your career especially. There's a sense of you being reminded of the fact that you have this huge, or maybe informed for the first time for a select few, huge destiny. Okay, huge destiny. So therefore your north node placement of your chart, very much heavily speaking upon and focusing on that, will come into play. Don't be surprised if you're pushed to shift out of your normal comfort zone or perspective on what you're doing for work, or maybe in regards to how you're managing and or making your money. Okay, it feels like there's a very magical vibe about how you express yourself, about how you convey, maybe inform, help people, even for some. How you make your money is not just about making money. It's about, again, helping people for some. It's about making your stamp, leaving your stamp in this world, making a name for yourself. And I wouldn't be surprised if your name and or your business name, if not multiple, are spreading like wildfire. People see your online content or gain assistance or that product, if not multiple, from your business, or maybe get, utilize you or are assisted by you through that day-to-day job, if not multiple. Your name's spreading, okay, if not multiple. And people are very, very much drawn to you, okay? And that's helping you greatly as they show me the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. A new job or a new investment is helping you financially in one way, shape, or form. You could be moving to a new place of residence where you run your business from home remotely, and therefore you're able to now, because of the better energy, the better setup, you now can make more money, right? You can work more efficiently, productively. It could be more so in regards to, of course, more obviously a new job or a new business. And now there's abundance flowing in. You're being gifted from the universe, from spirit, and from your hard work and effort all the meanwhile. It feels like a month where things are falling into place and your efforts are paying off. You can't help but feel hungry for more. But then there's this balanced way about how you do things now throughout this month surrounding it in comparison to old versions of yourself or old chapters of doing what you're doing, or maybe something similar. I hope that makes sense. It feels like you're a fine-tuned, improved version of yourself when it comes to your work, when it comes to, for the most part, you're managing and making money. But I feel like when you do find yourself occasionally looking at the negatives, the difficulties, or maybe that sense of lack once again, or what you left behind, get yourself out of that mindset. It's not going to benefit you. All right. There is new money throughout the month. There's new success and new inspiration, I want to say. Okay. You're inspiring yourself. And so if you feel like you're becoming that inspired or seeing evidence that you're inspiring yourself to that extent, imagine your effect in that positive sense, in that positive way when it comes to other people. All right. Let's get ready to wrap this up. The Six of Wands and the Five of Swords. You're somebody who chooses what they want and therefore is successful because of it. Even with certain stresses, certain struggles, along the way or up until that point, you're also being loved, appreciated, and showered with, I'm hearing, gifts and rewards throughout the month. But it feels like a time period for you, Leo, where you are very victorious, even in regards involving, certain stresses along the way. Certain things are going to affect you once again, but you're victorious in the end. It's a month for you, my friend, where there's nothing to worry about when it comes to the future of your money and career. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month, and I'll definitely see you next time.